So today the objective is to do an assessment of the student, CV assessment. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to present the program. We're going to introduce you, etc. Alors basically, Hamza. Maybe I have to stop presenting for the presentation. So basically, Hamza, what is your background?
So I did civil engineering in my undergraduate Imperial College. I did with a master's in engineering for 4 years at Imperial College London. Then I did a couple of internships, and I just recently finished my master in management at Insead in June. And I'll be graduating by December.
Okay. So and what type of internship are you doing now?
So yeah, currently I'm doing an internship in Jordan with a startup called Jidari. So it's a startup that provides real estate services to people. Like it connects buyers and sellers, and it has a couple of other services. So I'm working there currently as an internship till January.
Okay. And what was it like to study at Insead?
So for someone like me with an engineering background, it was really beneficial. Like the courses were first time, most of the courses were new to me. Some of them I've already took, but most of them were new. The practical part was really interesting since I got to try different projects, real projects with companies. Some of them, like we worked with Cartier, we worked with some companies in the practicals, and it was really beneficial both academically and socially. I got to know diverse people from diverse backgrounds from everywhere in the world, and create long-lasting friendships with them.
Okay, so now I'm going to Xenia nicely prepared the presentation of Insead. So for information, MBA Center sent last year 14 students got accepted to Insead, 12 accepted the offer. So 14 received an offer, 12 accepted the offer. One went to HEC, the other one went, strangely enough, to ESSEC. So for me, Insead is one of the top 3 in Europe with LBS, with HEC, and with so basically the top 3 are HEC, LBS, Insead. So it's difficult to say who is number 1, even though there's no ranking yet. But first, it's definitely a school that you cannot miss. Okay. And even though Hamza is a very strong candidate, okay, so he got, by the way, he got all the school. I believe that it's not that difficult to get in. Okay, it's not super difficult. So you can get in. I get soon accepted to Insead this year with a 640 GMAT. Okay, Hamza is a strong candidate, of course, but there are people who are not as strong as him. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
So basically, what is the thing? So the Insead program is a very new program. It was launched. I had my first students graduating from Insead in 2020, I believe. Okay, I had 2 who got in. Last year I had 2, 3. Okay, I had you, I had Alexandra, and I had Lucas. And of course, this year I picked up. So of course, it was not easy for us to start the program, because usually people who get Insead, they get LBS and get HEC, and both LBS and HEC are ranked. Was the LBS, the Insead ranking is pretty new. Insead will be ranked in the next MIM ranking in January. Okay, I think that the ranking will be a good one. Of course, it won't be a top 3, but it will be already a good one. Okay, so basically, according to you, Hamza, what are the 6 advantages of studying at Insead? If you could give me 6, what would they be, Hamza? And let's see if you have 6 advantages.
For me, so basically the reputation of Insead, even though the rankings, like when you apply, everyone knows Insead due to the MBA program. So we there's a good effect on the program from the MBA program. So that's reputation-wise. Second thing, the alumni network. It's really great. Like there's people you can reach out, and they most of the people. I don't want to say all because I'm not sure, but I think 99% of the people I've contacted, they've all helped from Insead alumni. Like everyone was really helpful. Knowing that you come from Insead, they really want to help, and they want to make sure they can do whatever they can to get you a job, get you an interview with the company if they work there. Third thing was the class itself. It was really diverse. Like I really enjoyed my friends. Everyone came from different nationalities and different backgrounds, which is also important in diversity. Like we had artists, we had engineers, bankers. Like there's a really diverse background. And then the lecturers themselves was something I really enjoyed. Like they went out of their way to help us. If we had questions, we could meet with them after class. They gave us office hours kind of to talk with them. They connected us with their networks if we needed something specific. There was a lot of discussions. For me, someone coming from engineering background, that was also great. So lecturers, diversity, alumni, the reputation of Insead. And I would say the international exposure is also good. We have two campuses. We go to Singapore, France, and also I went to the study trip to San Francisco. Is also a great
Yeah,
trip.
as well. What did you do in San
Yeah.
Francisco? Did you visit the Insead campus?
Yeah, we took some lectures there. Speakers came from Google, Microsoft. I think two startups. I don't remember their names, and we had some executive speakers from like Facebook. I think, yeah, Meta. So it was really an eye-opening experience where we got to know about Silicon Valley, because it's a different part of the world. I guess it's completely different. So it was a nice experience. Yeah, and I agree with the list basically with some
So yes,
specifics.
so basically, so we could add also the fact that you study that the network does not stop to the MIM. So I'll give you an example. Okay, if you study at HEC, or if you study at HEC, first of all, I don't think that the HEC MBA is a very small program. So if you study at Insead, the MIM is a very small program, and you'll be surrounded by MBA students. You agree? Okay.
Yes.
So imagine you have much more to learn from them. You have this year, I think that they have hired 165 MIM students. You have 1,000 MBA students. So you have like 7 times more, 7 times more
Yeah.
MBA students than MIM student. So that will be a big change for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. So you mean that when you're in student club, etc., you've been clubs surrounded with MBA students who have a network who can help you prepare the interviews. So it's a big thing. Okay. So as Hamza said, with reasons, Insead has several campuses. There are two main campuses, Singapore and Fontainebleau, but also a campus in San Francisco and one in Abu Dhabi. So that's a big thing, and you see that Hamza could take advantage of all that, and he had been able to go for a study trip in San Francisco. Okay, so it's a big thing. Yes, INSEAD and LBS are the only business school that are known outside Europe. Okay, so you go where LBS, when you go, I don't know, in China, in Japan, they know LBS. When you go in the US, they know INSEAD and they know LBS, but they don't know HEC, unfortunately. They don't know ESSEC, so it's a big brand. Okay, and also the format and 1 year program with the possibility to do an internship. Okay, so I think that it's a good thing because you need to work hard. Sometimes working for 2-3 years, staying for 2-3 years is a bit too long, especially at your age. Yes, and finally, I will say the program is new, so it takes into account new technology. You learn how to program, etc. So it's a program that was freshly designed. Of course, it gives a big advantage. Okay. What we have class of 2022. So can you tell us, it was the class of last year. So now you were one of the 130. So can you tell me about the class? You agree with that? What would you say?
Yeah, I think even though on the geographical diversity it doesn't look really diverse, I think Asia Pacific there's like different places. Some people were from Singapore,
Yeah.
Some were China, Japan. So it wasn't like here it looks like not diverse. Even Europe, like it wasn't all from France. There was I think maybe 10 people from France, and that's it. The rest were. So even though on the geographic diversity it doesn't really look, if you look at the nationalities, you can see like there is good number of nationalities. Also, diversity for me wasn't just from like the nationalities; it came from the different backgrounds, as educational backgrounds, work experiences. This brings a lot to the discussion in class that we had, like the group work and so on. So for me, That's something that doesn't appear here, where like diversity doesn't really show up here. But actually, the class is pretty diverse for me, so I had really a good experience in regard to the people in the class, the experiences, the learning, like what we could learn from each other working together in projects.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we see 130 participants. It's a small class, and when we discuss with LBS, they have 300. Okay, in the MIM. Don't forget that they will not develop an MFA. They will not develop other programs. So it's a very small program. Okay, at LBS. It's not like I don't know LBS or HEC or ESSEC or ACP. They have close to 1,000 master students, age 23 years old. I'm surprised by Insead because I thought that you'd be younger. I thought we'd be more in the. I thought it would be more like 22. You agree with this age? This data were given to us by Insead. 23.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's accurate. You have
I
made
think
a lot of work experience.
yeah, I think there was a couple of people who had like 1-2 years of internship or
Yeah.
like work.
2 years of work experience, 0 to 2 years. So you basically you had work experience. So can you tell me what you did between Imperial and Insead? I'm saying.
Yeah, so basically, I did internship in a financing company. I did 2 internships there, like accounting. I did an accounting and sales, and then I also did internship in Progress Soft, a company that works in fintech. I worked in the business development department, and also I did some part-time lecturing at the university. So you can see it was pretty like it's really different experiences, but. And that was the part of our discussion together, like whether I should do a master's in finance or master's in management. I really didn't know where I would fit the best, and I don't know if you remember, but it was we had a couple of sessions, like 1-2 sessions, where I had to decide between the master's in management and master's in finance, and then due to the diverse experience, like I had different things, so lecturing and then business development, finance, accounting, sales, so. It wasn't real concrete work experience where I could go for the MBA, so that's why we ended up deciding for master's.
You agree, I'm saying that we were right to go for master's in management because we need something broad, and you were not sure that you want. I don't think. I know you a bit. I don't think that you would have been very happy as an analyst working for an investment bank.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, 100%. It helped me like work this master's in management. I got to learn more about different like jobs and so on.
And tell me, by the way, in terms of personal development, because we didn't have time to talk much because we were very busy.
Yeah.
What would you say in terms of personal development, Hamza? I know that you have learned a lot, you have developed a network, but you as a human being, what did you develop at Insead as a human being?
I guess look like the first thing, like in Insead, they like there was a lot of events about sustainability and social equality and so on. So that was really like it was a nice experience. Let's say it helped me focus on other things and focus on giving and helping others and benefiting from helping others. A second thing I would say would be the entrepreneurship drive. Like it was interesting to see, like for me as an engineer, I always thought about problem solving in a different way. Like I really like to solve stuff, but now after Insead, I feel like I can see more how the business works, especially the study trip to Silicon Valley was interesting to see a different perspective, a completely different perspective where we listen to speakers. I believe like it affected me indirectly, like the way I think. It's hard to explain, but I think like
I understand. Yeah. The ability to work in a team. You have discovered different sectors.
Yeah.
You gain confidence. You're more international, even though in London we're international. By the way, what is life like in Fontainebleau? Did you like it? Going from London, was it a shock?
And it was a shock, but it's different, like because there isn't. It makes the like the experience different. So you basically spend more time with your colleagues. You get to know each other. So you feel like the 130 there, like the 130 people in the class are more like family. You spend time with them. You see them everywhere. So it's nice. In London, you didn't get to meet everyone in your class. In Fontainebleau, you get to meet everyone. So that's a big difference for me.
Well, basically, I don't know if you see, but the slide 3 and slide 4 contradict. Demographic, I don't know what they mean. They say 2023. So I don't know. Insead gives a contradictory data. Maybe it's from different years.
My
And
assumption is it's an average of the 2 years, and that one is
okay,
just 22.
yeah, maybe it was 22.
Yeah,
The average of the 2 years. By the way,
yeah.
you got what? You get 740. What GMAT score did you get?
730.
Yeah, so you're in the top class. Huh? You're in the
Yeah.
top class. And you can understand why you saw Hamza got the scholarship. What was the amount of the scholarship that you received from Insead?
10,000 euros, I think it was.
Huh?
Yeah,
It pays off, huh? Okay, it pays
yeah,
off.
it's worth it. Yeah, 100%. Or
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What have we got here? So I want to check something. Alors, if we go back to the Google Meet. Oh, sorry. Where am I? Where's the Google Meet? Sorry, I'm lost.
that's
I
fine.
want to check something. Alors, where's the scene? You will see my screen.
Yeah.
So where am I? Oh, sorry. Google Meet. So it's not here. It's not. Can you tell me why? Yeah, I have so many windows that are open. Yeah, this one. I mean, basically, now we're going to have a Q&A. Okay.
Yeah.
Alors, and we'll answer. Alors, I mean, you want to introduce yourself for in 1 minute to Hamza, and we'll see if you can qualify for Insead. Go ahead, Amin.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, of course. Congrats, Hamza.
Thank you.
My name is Emin. I'm from Tunisia.
Yeah,
It's
I
it's
am.
currently my it's
Have you
currently
been
my
to
last
Tunisia,
year.
Hamza? Have you visited Tunisia?
No, unfortunately, I have to one day.
That you have never visited North Africa, like Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. You have never
No,
visited.
just
No.
Egypt, but not the
Yeah.
other.
Because you see, I mean, Hamza is from Jordan. It's from Jordan. Alors, go ahead,
Nice
Amin.
to meet you. Yeah.
Nice thing.
This is currently my last year of bachelor in business administration. And yeah, with regard to GMAT, I don't qualify for Insead. But just here to listen to your story. Yeah, just here to listen to your story.
And you see, I mean, the lowest GMAT is 630. So that's it. And there is nothing in your profile that makes you stand out, so that they imagine that, I don't know. You see, Paulo Alcaraz, the tennis champion, he gets injured, he decides to quit tennis, and he gets a 620. I'm sure that they would take him. Okay, if you have done something,
Tennisman, yeah. If I were a
world
tennisman,
champion and you get injured, and maybe they would take you even with a 600. Okay, because you have a fame and a network, they'll probably give you a scholarship because they want to use your image. I've heard that, for instance, what is the name of the guy who used to work for Barca, who is in the business, used to be the husband of Shakira. What is his name?
Gerard Piqué.
Yeah,
Gerard Piqué.
But he's going to retire. I'm sure that if he applies to Insead or HEC, they will take him as it. No, but you agree, huh? Because
Yeah,
first
of
he
course.
worked for the Barca. He has created a 1 billion euro company because he's the CEO of the company. He runs many events. It's even them we should offer him to join, because he will be. Imagine for Insead the type of advertising that it would be for them, or for HEC. We have Gerard Piqué in our school. These people could advertise the school. By the way, it could be a business that you can offer to Insead. I can find you very famous people who could join the school, and it will be Gerard Piqué joins Insead. The recruitment of Insead is multiplied by 2. Huh?
Okay.
Now, you take Cristiano Ronaldo, and you invite him for the Chicago EMBA. The Chicago MBA is full. Huh? No,
Yeah.
you see, they have an executive MBA. You know, Ronaldo, he has 750 million followers. Okay, he published small pictures of him at Chicago. Chicago becomes world famous. Okay, everybody will talk about this, and they should even pay him to do the MBA. So basically, I mean, you have a good profile, but it's your GMAT. The problem is your GMAT. Huh? Okay, voilà, you know the problem. Anushka Merotra. So we are going to face the same problem. Anushka, can you introduce yourself to Hamza? Go ahead, Anushka. Hello, Anushka.
Hi, Hamza.
Hello.
I'm Anushka.
Hi.
I'm from India. I'm currently in my second year of graduation, and I've already done 2 internships, and I'm planning to start my GMAT and GRE in December, and I'm planning to apply next year.
Okay, but can you tell about your GPA, your school, your GPA, your internship, how international you are? So can you? So basically, what would you say about your profile, Hamza?
It's an interesting one, like, but I couldn't know much because, like, yeah, as you said, we need to know what's our background, like educational background.
Yeah. So basically, Anushka, you give your background, your GPA, your internships, the name of the school, how international you are, leadership activities, and differentiators. In 1 minute. Go ahead, Anushka.
Right. So I'm pursuing my BSc Economics honors from Symbiosis School of Economics in Pune, and my average GPA for my first year was 7.56.
Oui.
And yeah, my internship's been in business development, and the other internship was an NGO internship, and yeah, that's about it. And I'm planning to start work for a full-time corporate internship.
So what do you think, Hamza, for all that being said?
Yeah, I think it's a nice profile, but the GMAT is gonna be a differentiator, I guess, because I'm not sure the GPA how much is 7.56. Is it high?
It's low. It's low. It's not good. Huh?
So yeah, I
basically,
guess the GMAT
Anushka,
would push it.
yeah. So yes, but the GMAT is not enough. So basically, Anushka, three problems. The GMAT we don't have it, and you need a good one. So on call GPA too low, and third of all, lack of international exposure. You see the type of student like Hamza. He's from Jordan. He studied 4 years in a very good school, Imperial College, plus in the UK. You compete against this type of guys, Anushka. Okay, and he got 730. So when I say to my students from Symbiosis, work hard, and they laugh at me, no, you see the type of guy that they are here. You understand? And you're very far from this one, from this type of profile. You agree, Anushka? Okay. So you have to see with you have to talk to Ariane. We have to improve one. We have to improve, of course, the GMAT. Second of all, you need to get better grades. And third of all, you should go for we organize this year in 2023. We organize a degree program with LBS, HEC, ESSEC, IAC. It will be this summer. It will be in 3 countries: Spain, France, and Netherlands. Go to this program. Okay, you understand, Anushka? Because you have to make your profile more international. You understand?
Yes.
So basically, now you can say whatever you want, but I tell you that as such, it doesn't work. Okay. So now I'm going to give you a world champion. His name is Ansh. So Ansh is a very impressive guy. But fortunately, not everybody is like Ansh. Okay. I spoke with Ansh yesterday. He's our student. So Ansh, can you introduce yourself, please? You see your other Indians. You see when you compete, Ansh is your competitor. Okay. You see, okay, you're going to understand why you need to have a strong GMAT. Okay. Ansh, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi
Ansh,
everyone.
can you put the video on when you talk? Can you put the video on, please?
Sure. 1 second. Hi everyone. My name is Ansh Goel, and I've been born and brought up in Gurgaon, India. I did my schooling from GDU Inga, and currently I'm pursuing my degree in business in Bachelor in Business Administration from Symbiosis University, majoring in International Business and Marketing Management.
Okay, and your GMAT?
So I scored 760 out of 800 in my GMAT recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hamza, you think he's a good profile?
Yeah, I guess the GMAT really helps. Yeah.
Well, first, he has Symbiosis.
Yeah.
Your GPA at Symbiosis was what, Ansh? It was what, 8.5, 9, 9.5? It was what, your GPA?
My GPA right now is 8.
8. So you see, Anushka, the difference? Okay. GMAT 760. Okay. Voilà.
But I think they also take into consideration other stuff like diversity and so on. So like, I think if they like, as a female, that she would need maybe a lower GMAT. Like, I don't think it's as clear as we think, because like, I mean, he's from North Africa, so he might have an advantage of diversity.
But not 518.
Yeah, no, I agree 580. But I think he can increase 20, 30 points, 40 points.
If he gets 650, yes, but it seems difficult.
Yeah.
So basically, and the other thing is that Ange, his parents are multi-billionaires, so they own a family business. So basically, the story is very simple. 2-3 years at McKinsey, well, with the 760s profile, he will get McKinsey probably in Dubai. And then he will run the family business, and they have a multi-billion business.
No, obviously, no.
They would be stupid not to take him. Okay.
100%. For Ange, it's easy, but I'm saying for the rest, they shouldn't just dismiss applying to Insead. They just need to see if they can present their portfolio using your help, I guess, to present it in a way where they can show their diversity, their focus on stuff that the business schools value. Like, I shouldn't think they should be discouraged of applying.
Yeah, but they should not be discouraged. But you have so many Indians applying that.
I agree.
This year, the average GMAT of the Indians at Insead is 750 for this year.
I agree. Yeah, true. Makes sense.
So basically, Aj is just 10 points higher than the average. Okay. So which is an advantage, but don't apply. Like Anushka Jain, don't apply with the 350.
Yeah, 100%.
It won't work. So Ayonija Rai. So can you introduce yourself, Ayonija?
Yeah. Hello. My name is Ionija, and I'm pursuing economics honors from Symbiosis School of Economics. And I'm keen on pursuing either MIM in finance or something in sorts of economic journalism or business journalism. And my average CGPA for the first year is 7.46.
Yeah, I'm not sure about what's the master's in finance you wanted to do, or
so when I was like talking to Arjun, he introduced me to the courses that HEC offers, like MIM in finance, which is pretty good. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
What do you say, Ayonija? What do you say? What do you say, Hamze?
The GPA, I guess, given that you said 7.5 for Anushka wasn't high, isn't high. Yeah, so I guess this is not an advantage, but then she can make it up in the GMAT. Plus, also, a friend of mine who's at Insead, he went to places in India, and he said like how different places in India are like completely different. So you can maybe use stuff like this, similar to that, to show your international exposure. But again, I agree with Hubert that you need to show some more international exposure.
And your GMAT? What is your GMAT, Ayonija? What is your GMAT?
I haven't taken one.
You have not taken on, but you need, and you're student from which university? Symbiosis as well?
Yeah.
So basically, we should organize a class at Symbiosis. Huh? Can you talk to we need to talk with all the Symbiosis students, huh? So that we organize a class. Okay? Because Jim Boré is very weak. Huh? You see that I'm there last week, I got 2 students who got a 340 GMAT. By the way, the brother of 340 GRE, the brother of Tamara, Alain, he got 340 GRE. Okay? He could not even speak English. He could not even speak English at the beginning. You tell him, what does draft mean? He say, I don't know. What does, I don't know. What does, I don't know. What does, I don't know. As soon as he had the word, he didn't know. And at the end, he finished after 9 months of work. He finished with a perfect GRE. And now Harvard called him and they said I would accept him for a deferred MBA without even an interview, okay, if he applies, okay, with scholarship. So that's why a good GMAT, good GRE helps. 340 GRE is like 800 GMAT. It helps a lot. And plus the guy is Lebanese, so Lebanese, 340, minority, good GMAT. Imagine if you're a minority, plus you have an incredible GRE.
Yeah.
Good done. Asnai, you want to introduce yourself, Asnai, to Hamze? Go ahead.
Yes, so hello, my name is Hasna. I'm half French, half Moroccan. I'm currently in my last year of the dual degree in business administration and international relations in Madrid, Spain at IE University. So I undertook up until now 4 different internships, both in the IR and business field. My last one was in private equity. And I also did my exchange at the University of St. Gallen. So I spent 6 months there. And for now, my GMAT is around 600 plus. And yeah, I plan on taking it in January.
Yeah, I think for me the profile is impressive. Like she's from Morocco. She has like nationality from Morocco. She has international exposure. GMAT above 600. Of course, if she pushes it to above 650, it's better. But still, I think she can still do it in Insead.
So Asna, yes, and if you don't make it, take private tutoring, okay, to get a 650. You see, yesterday we got 39 students of 41 CMZ. We got an interview with LBS, which is impressive, 95% success. And there was a guy who did not apply with us, so I said, no, I don't need you. I contacted him, and finally, he didn't work with us. He didn't get LSC, didn't get Imperial College, he didn't get LBS, he didn't get anything. Okay, I say it's stupid because we had 100% success with European students. You should have worked with me a bit more. And the guy had a 730 GMAT. Imagine, I'm saying 730 GMAT, he didn't get LSC, didn't get Imperial, he didn't get LBS. Okay, it means that his application was very bad. Okay, so I say, okay, you save 1,000 euros, but now your life. He had a girlfriend in London. She split with him because he will not come to London. Voilà. You save 1,000 euros. Okay, well done, well done, well done. You made for business. You're made for business. You fed everything for 1,000 euros. So once we're done with the class, maybe you need some private tutoring so that we get the 650. And Hamza is perfectly right. You get me a 650. You get Insead LBS. Okay, so it's easy for you because you're a woman, you're a minority, you're international. So Insead, they will love your profile. They will love your profile. Okay, it's just a matter of GMAT, as Hamza said. Don't apply with the 600; it will be a bit risky. Okay. But we know Asnai, we know that we believe a lot in you. Nupur, can you introduce yourself? So degree, GPA, GMAT, work experience, international exposure, leadership, differentiators. Go ahead, Nupur. We're with you.
Hi, Hamza. I'm Nupur Padhi from India. I've done my graduation from National Law Institute University. So I have a BLLB honors degree. And currently I'm working as a legal practitioner in the district court. I'm yet to take my GRE. I will be taking it in the month of December, probably. And my practice test scores right now are somewhere from 310 to 315.
Okay, so what do you think? So it's still weak, and GRE still weak. Go ahead. What do you say, Hamza?
Yeah, I think her educational background is diverse, like according to Insead, so that would be a plus, I guess. Like there isn't a lot of lawyers who apply to masters in management. For this GPA, what was your GPA? You didn't tell us your GPA.
My consolidated GPA from 5 years is 7.1.
Okay, so that I guess from what Ubert is saying, it's a disadvantage. I don't know about that. What's the GPA?
She has what? 7.5, 8.5? She has what?
7.1.
7.1.
Very bad, very bad. I need 9.5.
Yeah, but the law thing is different, no?
You need at least 8.5, okay? 8.5 minimum. Okay. Especially from India, and GMAT above 700, okay? Then we'll adapt, okay? But Nupur, we need a very good, we need a better GPA, better GMAT. Okay, or you get me a 760 and we can discuss. Okay, so it means GRE 325, 330. You have questions for Aman, Nupur?
Yeah, I just wanted to generally assess my profile, so I know what to target now. I have to focus on my GRE.
You have to be more international. You have to increase your grade. Grade you cannot increase that much. Improve the GRE. Good GRE, good application, and try to be more international. I will tell you how to look more international. You take classes on Coursera. You learn another language. You develop an interest in a foreign culture. So I will show you. Okay, you don't have lots of immersion, but maybe you can be international. I will tell you there's a way of doing it. Okay?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Paola, can you introduce yourself, please? Paola,
yes.
She's a very strong candidate. You're going to love her. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, so my name is Paola, and I'm half Dutch, half French, and I'm pursuing.
You speak French, Paola? You speak French?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And Dutch as well. So you speak Dutch, German, French, English.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Imagine she speaks fluently 4 languages. I'm there. So
yeah.
she's studying in German. She is
Sorry.
native French, Dutch, and her English is not too bad. Huh? So
Impressive. Yeah.
Yes, so I am pursuing a bachelor in business administration at the University of St. Gallen in Switzerland. And currently I'm on exchange at Base Business School in London. And I actually did
I
my
can see from the
internship.
window. I can see from the window on your right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an English window.
Yes.
Amza knows this type of window. By the way, this type of window is very bad for to keep your energy. Okay. I know how as an engineer they can allow something like that. At the time we said that we have to save energy. In Europe, it would be forbidden on this type of window. It's always cold in the rooms because of this type of window that doesn't save the warmth. Go ahead.
Yes. So I did my last summer. I did my internship at Insead in Fontainebleau on the campus, and I'm currently enrolled in the female mentorship program of the Boston Consulting Group.
Well, you're in, no?
Yeah. Everything.
Okay, you're in.
Yeah, I think it's impressive profile. Maybe I don't know your GPA, your GMAT score.
Yeah, so my GMAT is at the moment around 650. So I should aim higher.
Yeah.
I'm sure that even with the profile that you have, with the 650, they will take you. But at the same time, 650 at home, it's not 650 the day of the test. So try to score 700, 720. You get.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know Insead well. What did you do for Insead? And how come you have worked for Insead?
So basically, every summer they need bachelor and master students who are guiding a summer program, which is on the campus in Fontainebleau, and I applied and I got in.
So you did a summer program, but it was an internship or it was a summer class?
No, so I was guiding the summer program. So I was an intern, and I was guiding younger students.
I didn't know that Insead is a younger program. So you said about between 18 to 20 years old. That's it, no?
No, the kids are in between 15 and 17 years old.
Okay.
And then all the interns are around 20 to 23 years old.
Okay. So it's for high school students. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good one. So basically, Amza told you, get us GMAT. You see your interns were there. When you have this type of profile, with the 650, you get Insead because they know, anyway, she went to St. Gallen, one of the best schools, she's international. So they know that if she doesn't get such a good GMAT, just a 650, that because she was not motivated to study for more, but she has the brand, she has the profile for Insead. And I'm sure that you have contacts now at Insead. Yeah, you made a lot of contacts at Insead.
Yes,
no?
I do indeed.
So you know Nancy, you know Michael Vort, you know all of them, you know?
Yeah, and I also have a reference letter, so.
Yeah, it will help you. Okay, so you can imagine she has worked for Insead at the same time. I'm saying.
Yeah, impressive. Yeah, I think it should be easy.
Just get a 650 GMAT and they will take you out. Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But you're still not there. If you score 650 at home, it means that you're still not a 650 probably now. So Paola, good news. We all believe in you. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that your father is an Insead graduate as well. No, your father is it your father who's an Insead graduate? Yeah. Plus your father is an Insead graduate, so it helps.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
it will help. So you see, and she has a very good profile. But you see, for instance, who is there other Indian students? So you see Nupur, you compete against Paola. You say, okay, she has two nationalities. She speaks perfectly 4 languages. She had an internship at Insead. The father is an Insead graduate. She's studying in one of the best universities in Europe. So yes, I understand why I need a good GMAT because I compete against such profiles. Okay. Pranay. Where's Pranay? She cannot talk. Pranay. Okay. Syed, can you introduce yourself? Yes, Syed.
Yes, Dr. Good. Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Hamza. Sorry, I can't switch my video on. I have my IELTS exam in 20 minutes, and I'm at the center.
Good luck.
But anyway, thank you. To introduce myself, my name is Bilal, and I'm actually applying already. I've started my application. I have a GMAT of 680. I was a summer analyst in the investment banking division at Goldman Sachs in 2020, and I graduated in 2021 with an average percentage of 85%. from a finance specialization. Ever since, I've been working as a consultant in Capgemini, driving digital transformation for a Fortune 50 company. I don't have a lot of international experience, but throughout my internship and my current job, I've worked with people from 8 different countries. So I am working with an international group of people. Apart from that, I am learning basic German as well. So I think that's a glimpse into my profile.
Yeah, for me, it's where are you from? Sorry, just
India.
I'm from India.
okay. It's like Goldman Sachs always helps, I guess, on the CV, having it as an internship, and then you're 85%. I guess for me it's good, but I'm not sure. Ubert, we need your help here.
No,
Like, I'm not sure.
it's a good profile. The
It's a
GMAT
good, yeah.
could be improved. When are you going to apply, Syed? You're going to apply in
In
January?
the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
No, in the next 2 weeks. I missed the November intake because my recommender was late. But I'll be applying in the
I
next
will
2
give you a
weeks.
piece of advice, Syed. Apply more in January, but get me a 700 plus. Improve your GMAT. I prefer that you apply in January with a 720 than now with a 680.
Yep, I'm gonna try. But apart from that, I think since my application is pretty much ready right now, what
but
would you say about my
no, it's
chances?
not a race. You agree, Amzed, that you have a better chance to get in with a 720 in January than a 680 now. You agree?
Yeah, according to what Insead says, like that the rounds don't really matter. I think yes, but I don't think it's a good profile overall. Like, but
680
yeah,
it's weak,
720 is better.
680 it's weak for an Indian. 680
Yeah, I
it's
understand. Yeah.
So basically, Syed, you know, I can give you an idea. I had student last year who got accepted mid-July. I had two. One called Filippo and the other one called Carolina. Okay, and I had two. And Syed, the application is ready. It's a good thing. Focus on your GMAT the next 2 months. You do one GMAT every 2 days. Maybe you get 720. I can help you as well. You can take some private tutoring. It will help. Huh? Okay. It's not a race. Huh? It's not. Yes, of course. If you want to apply in April, May, we say, look, if you want in February, I would say, look, hurry up. But we're still in November, so if you apply early January, it's fine. Still fine. You know, you have a good profile. You'd be stupid not to get in because you have 20, 30 points missing. By the way, Syed, switch to the GRE. It's easier. The test is easier. Switch to the GRE. If you switch to the GRE, you'll have an equivalent of 710. Okay? You work on your GRE for 1 month, you get 325, and you work another month, maybe you get 330. You know, I had a guy, the brother of Tamara, he was scoring 680 on the GMAT. Okay? I said, let's work now the last 2 months on the GRE. And he got a perfect GRE score. He got 340. Now Harvard called him and said, please apply to the DEFAD MBA. We'll take you. Okay? Just because you follow my piece of advice. You should follow my piece of advice. You know, I have good results. I have good results.
Yeah. Yeah.
Karim, who got Insead with a 640. Okay, so do what I tell you to do, or don't complain. Okay? Don't complain. Say, okay, I need to for the Dr. I'm going to switch for the GRE, get a better score, send in January, because I would take the GRE, switch to, and you get good score. I promise you, if you do that, you get HEC, Insead, MBS. Voilà. Victoria, can you introduce yourself? Can you put the camera on, maybe?
Yes.
Victoria?
No, unfortunately not, because I broke my computer yesterday, so the camera isn't working. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Victoria.
Yeah. So hello, Hamze. My name is Victoria. I'm Swiss and French. I graduated last July from EHL, which is a hospitality and business school in Lausanne. And I graduated with honors and with a GPA of 5 out of 6. And I have done 3 internships, and I'm currently doing my internship right now at Hublot, which is a LVMH brand, in the retail department. And I'm currently studying the GMAT, but I have not taken a test yet. And I'm also, I've also done some certifications outside of the school. And I'm also head of marketing in a charity association, which helps children in different cities in the world.
Okay. So and the GMAT we are targeting a 650. Huh?
Yeah.
Victoria, we are targeting 650. So what do you think of your chance with a 650 being so international? What do you think, Hamza?
I think it's an interesting profile. Like overall, like she has work experience. She's from like dual nationality. Given the GMAT and the honors, she's gotten honors from her like good GPA. She should be able to get into like Insead. Just show like work on her application, show why she's interested in the program. And it shouldn't be like, given the GMAT, of course, if she gets the GMAT, good application, she should be able to get it. Like, at least for me, it's interesting.
Yeah.
profile.
Okay, Victoria, you know, your only prime is your GMAT, Victoria. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I would be really in favor that we switch for private tutoring. Okay, so that you get 650. Believe me. By the way, I'm saying we had some private tutoring. You agree?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Even someone as bright as Amze with a 730, we took private tutoring together. So and he got all the school he applied to, and with this, and plus, you know, he paid a bit, but he got a 10,000 euro scholarship. So anyway, he was he was paid back. Okay, the 2,000 he spent with 3,000 he spent with MBA Center was paid back. First, he got his dream school. Second of all, he got a scholarship. So you see, in Russia we say greedy pay twice. Okay. You understand? So when you greedy, you pay twice. You pay because you don't get, and second of all, you don't get twice. So you don't get Insead, plus you don't get scholarship. Okay. So if you get someone like you, last year all the MBA Center students got a scholarship. You say, okay, I get Insead, I pay a bit more, but I get 10,000, 15,000 scholarships, so you pay back for my classes at MBA Center. Huh? Okay, Victoria?
Mm-hmm.
Because you only prime is your GMAT, and I fear that it's going to be an issue. Huh? Okay?
Yep.
That's what I mean. So basically, I'm saying, what do you think of MBA Center students, the one that have come today? Are they good? Are they bad? With the weakness in general? What do you think?
Yeah, they're good. I think they can all do it if they just put the effort. And then I wouldn't discourage anyone from applying, because like the admissions, like if they believe you in your application, you show why you want, how it's going to benefit you, the masters, and then you do well in the interviews, you should be able to do it. Of course, they expect a good profile. Like you need a good GMAT to show that you can academically be able to pass at Insead. It's not hard, but then they want to make sure that it's not hard for anyone there. So yeah, I think everyone can do it. It's just that they need the grades to make sure you can do well in the profile, like in the course itself.
Exactly. You see, Victoria, and Amses is right. Everybody's do it, provided that you build the right application. It's okay. I know they will write my essays with me. They will be good. They will prepare me for the interviews, the career interview. And by the way, maybe that's something you can explain, Amze, but the two type of interviews that Insead has. But I know they told me already I need a 650. Okay. Anyway, there are private teachers who can help me on my GMAT, because I know that on my own, I know. You see, for instance, you see, Victoria, the two that we had one student from EHL who got shortlisted for an interview at HEC, and one who got LBS. So they both took private tutoring with us. They both took private tutoring. Once they get accepted, I will tell you their name. Maybe you know them because they graduated. They will graduate this year. They took private tutoring, and now they have invitations for HEC and LBS. So Amze, can you tell us how the Insead interview works?
Yeah, so first one was the recording. So basically the Kira interview. It's you can Google it to see like an examples of it. But basically, it's a question that like someone like it's a pre-recorded video where they ask you 10-second, like 1 minute question where you have 1 minute to 30 seconds to prepare and 1 minute to answer. It's not hard if you've prepared for the interview question. It doesn't go like it's not something new. It's you have 30 seconds to prepare and then 1 minute to answer. So I think this one was the harder interview for me, but it wasn't like that difficult. We prepared for it together. I remember. Yeah, it was what I expected basically. And then the second one was with the alumni. Mine was really nice. It was more of a conversation than an interview. He just wanted to know why I want to do my degree. He asked me about my experiences. just a casual talk like with a friend. I felt like it wasn't
Yeah, because I would say that the Kira talent, you have 5 questions, and some are easy, others are difficult. They're actually a lot of are situation based. For instance, you remember some of the questions that you had, Hamze? Remember some of the questions?
No, to be honest, it's been more than a year now. But
Yeah, it was 1 year and a half ago, but it could be something like what do you do if your manager is unfair with someone in your group? Have you already worked with someone who is difficult to work with? How would you build up your work team, etc.? So it's basically situation based. Okay, stuff like what you want to do. So, but at the same time, we practice for it. Then you go on the Kira platform, you practice as well. So students, they do pretty well on those. Okay. So guys, it was very nice to have you. Okay. So as you know, you all need that. It's very important that you get assessed either by admission officers or by students. You all understand that basically your problem to all of you is the GMAT and the GRE. Okay. And for some of you, take some prior tutoring, because I would say that it's difficult to bring someone from 600 to 750, but you see someone like you, Paola, or Victoria, from 600 to 650 through private tutoring. After 1 or 2 months, it will work. Okay, bringing your intelligent girls, bring you to 650 won't be such an issue for me. Okay, just need probably more guidance and something more structured in addition to the good class that we have. Okay, thank you very much, Hamze. It's always a pleasure to see you, and thank you for your help, what you're doing for MBA Center. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.